Hi, my name is Noel Davis with World Composting, and today we're going to do an update of our Urban Worm Bag version 2 that has the European Nightcrawlers in it. So I haven't really added anything since last time. I think I added some food, but we'll probably need some more food and maybe some more bedding this time, and we'll see how it's looking. So let's go to the bin. Alright, so here is our bag here. Let's open this up and take a look. First thing we're going to do, take a look at the top. A little bit of moisture, so probably pretty good moisture content. A little bit of water here, nothing on this side. All right, I am seeing already some food in here still. Not a whole lot on the sides. There are some over here on the top, but not too many. And there's still, let's pick one of these guys up. Still massive, massive worms. Oop, he's jumping around. So big worms here. He's jumping around because he's nervous, but. So we still see some food in here. I'm seeing a banana peel. You know, I still have quite a bit of food. I might not need to feed them. And they're digging down into this food here. I mean, you can tell there's a whole bunch of them in here. That's good. So it looks like that's doing pretty well. So now, before I dig in here too much, what I'd like to do is just see if I can just kind of scrape away the surface here and see if I can find any cocoons. Put this back over here. I'm not seeing any yet. Again, right here we still have this piece of this box here underneath, so it's kind of holding everything up just a slight bit. I'm trying to look through this a little bit slowly just to see if I see anything. If you see any in the video that I missed, please let me know. It might be the angle that I'm looking at too. Alright, let's just, one more handful here. Let's just sort through one more little handful here. And this one actually has some food in it too. I'm not seeing any. I do see some red mites in here. I know some people commented that they're harmless. I haven't done any research on them. I'm not that worried about them. I know that other people have had bites in their bin, and it happens. It's not really that big of a deal. I'm not seeing any cocoons here. So, alright. So we still have some food left in here. I mean, I'm going to dig here in the center here just to check out the food. Quite a bit of food. Oh, and the worms are really loving it too. So we still have a lot of food here in the bottom. Worms are digging into this pretty well. Let's just dig up a little bit more. Feels kind of moist. It started compacting down here. It feels a little bit harder to pull out. But there we go. See, look how healthy they are. They're really going through this food well. Little bit of an odor to it, but it's not a bad odor. It just smells like decaying food, which is what this is. So there's still a lot of food in here, and it's been in here for a week. But nice, healthy, big worms in here. These would be great for fishing if you're into raising worms for fishing. So I'd highly recommend these European Nightcrawlers. And they're doing really, really well in here. And I think I am going to add a little bit more food to the bin. And I think I'm going to add some more bedding. Look at this. There's even more over here. Let's see if we can get in here actually real quick. You can see, I mean, it's just almost a huge ball of them. And they're all over this food. They're really going to town on it, which is great. So I'd like to build up their numbers eventually. I mean, this is almost a worm ball. Not quite. I mean, there's still a lot in here, but not quite what I've picked up before, where I've picked up like an entire ball of worms and there's a piece of food in the middle that they're all going after. So, but overall, this is working pretty well. Again, not seeing any cocoons, but you know what? I'm not really worried about it yet. I did add some eggshell, I think, to it last time as well. I can't remember now off the top of my head. But, so it's going really well. We're going to add a little bit more food, though, I think. I think we're going to add a little bit more food because it's been a little bit over a week since I fed them, but I'm going to throw in, this is just some frozen lettuce pieces and carrot. I'm just going to throw some of that in on the top here. And what we're going to do is I feel like there's quite a bit of moisture in here. So I'm going to throw in a little bit more of my paper on the top here. I'm just going to take a handful and just put it on the top just to absorb any moisture, so we don't have too much moisture in there. I'm not going to add too much more. So just a little bit of paper on the top. I haven't been... These European Nightcrawlers that you see in here, they typically like a deeper bin than the... I mean, you can tell how big they are. But they typically like a deeper bin than I think the red wigglers that I normally use. And because of that, I think that's why they're kind of crawling on the sides a little bit more. They're also a little bit more... They have a little bit more wanderlust, I guess, in their blood than the red wigglers that'll just kind of stay in there and dig down. But they are looking like they are starting to gravitate towards that food in the center, which is great. Actually, I'm going to add just a little bit more in this as well. So I will check this during the week to make sure it doesn't need any moisture. You know, it looks like it's a good consistency right now, and I'm adding some food and some bedding, but I'm not adding any moisture this time. So, you know, that's just one of those things. Now, also, for anybody curious now, I bought these new gloves. This is the first time I'm trying them, but they're working really well. They're fully waterproof on the back, so I don't get stuff coming in over the back of my gloves anymore. And they do seem to wick away a lot of this stuff. So these are some new gloves. I'll have a link down in the description that you can use to purchase them from Amazon, I think. And but that's how it's going so far. It's doing really well. Thank you, everyone, for watching my videos, and please subscribe.